Introduction to The Last Lunar Magus and the Last Vampire King. Leland Mystic Shade. Turned into a vampire, Leland Mystic Shade was adrift in an immortal world. Because he didn't live by the code of Volos, other vampires seeking glory and fame considered him a rogue outlaw to be hunted and destroyed. For 285 years, he survived as a lone vampire. In 2016, he lived in the major metropolitan city of Chicago and routinely dined on the homeless, stray immortal shifters, and the occasional large animal on the farms outside of the city. He avoided any enclave in the countryside while defending himself from their hunters. Years of studying magic and immortality in the dark allowed him to step out of the night, but even pursuing everything he found interesting hadn't stopped his slow walk into oblivion. Life became monotonous, and he often danced on the edge of suicide as the fade crept up. Ironically, he also ran the largest solar energy company in the dream and held enough stocks to sit on the boards of several companies heavily invested in studying the effects of the sun on humans. It was all an effort to stave off the inevitable. He was missing valuable information about who he was, and his life lacked true companionship. Leland hadn't fully realized that until Evelyn Darkmoon stepped into his life. Evelyn Darkmoon. Evelyn Darkmoon was fresh out of university, alone, and desperate. Answering the ad for a personal assistant landed her a job with Solar Enterprises and offered her a haven, the chance to leave her cheating boyfriend, and the opportunity to carry out her mission. Her unexpected, intense attraction to her new, sexier-than-sin boss had no place in her life. The last thing she wanted was to get tangled in a relationship which could easily cost her both the job and the sanctuary it provided. But avoiding the powerful allure of a vampire is hard for a mortal to accomplish, even if he's not actively pursuing her. With her magic rising and a prophecy to fulfill, Evelyn doesn't have time for the heavy attraction building between her and Leland, and finds herself both relieved and disenchanted when he distances himself just when she thinks it might be worth taking a chance. She was the last magus of her guild, and Evelyn had a mission to correct the balance of magic, fulfill part of a prophecy, and bring back the king of the devils. Leland Mystic Shade wanted to be more than just her sexy boss, and she needed him as much as he needed her companionship. Would he help her? Or ruin her and the dream?